It's take two for Moto2 here at the Tiso Grand Prix of Portugal. Jake Dixon taking advantage of a second chance here in Portimao, makes a great start from pole position. Likewise, Joe Roberts. Vietti's already lost a place, down from third to fourth. Fermin Aldeguer, really good off the line. He's up into third.
Yeah, Aldeguer got away very, very well. Vietti didn't get away at all well. He's got the two Dynavolt riders behind him, the Intact GP riders of Schrotter and Alcoba. They're just up behind him, but just the start that Jake Dixon would have wanted. Roberts slots in behind in second.
And crucially, they all made it through this time around that treacherous turn two, which took out the top 6 men in the first start of this Grand Prix of Portugal. Down the hill, then into turn number 5. Oh, Vietti, that's getting tight between him and the experienced German Marcel Schrotter. Dixon and Roberts have got their head down early on here. They're already over half a second clear. Oh, Dixon's gone down. Jake Dixon has gone down. More drama here in Portimao. Jake Dixon going into turn number 7 in sector 2. It's head in hands again for Jorge Martinez Aspar. Jake Dixon crashed out of second place, didn't he, earlier on this season in Mandalika, with a golden chance to win his first Grand Prix in this 7-lap dash. Dixon down at turn 7.
Vietti then coming back through Marcel Schrotter. What more can happen on this Sunday afternoon in Portimao? Vietti with that opportunity in the championship, he's not really grasped it so far as Schrotter goes through. It's Aldeguer up ahead in second. The opportunity now falls into the hands of Joe Roberts. Look at him already streaking off into the distance. He's a second and a half clear of Aldeguer in second.
Well, what a result this would be in bizarre, strange circumstances. The 24-year-old American won't care. At the moment, he's on course to be the first American to win an intermediate world championship race since John Kaczynski in Phillip Island back in 1990. We've not had an American win a Grand Prix since Ben Spies in MotoGP in Assen 11 years ago in 2011. Joe Roberts, though, is 2.1 seconds clear of the field at the start of lap 2.
Well, Aldeguer is dropping down your tower, but don't worry, he's still there in second place. Aldeguer then ahead of Schrotter. Vietti then next up in fourth. Navarro, who's looking pretty strong, up behind Vietti, as Schrotter now has a big dive up the inside of Fermin Aldeguer. Schrotter now up into second place. Marcel Schrotter, of course, one of the most experienced riders on this grid. 210 Grand Prix starts, 165 of them in the intermediate class. No victories.
And it might be in fortuitous circumstances, but some of these riders here are going to really go for broke to take a World Championship podium. Oh no, somebody's gone in way hot there into turn 5, a little bit further down the field.
I think it was Alcoba.
Yeah, it was Jeremy Alcoba, Schrotter's teammate. Now then, Joe Roberts is miles clear at the front of this Grand Prix. 2.5 seconds clear through sector 1 on this second lap of this shortened 7-lap dash here in Portimao. His advantage now built up to 2.8 seconds. Schrotter standing firm in second. Navarro, they're also using his experience inside the top 3.
It's clearly some sort of problem with the transponder on Fermin Aldeguer's bike. He's not clicking through all of the sector loops, but as you can see, he is there. We'll update you if something does happen to him, so don't necessarily worry if you see him dropping down the tower as Vietti tries to force his way up the inside of the young Boscascuro rider. He'd already lost a place to Jorge Navarro, and Vietti now trying to demote the young Spanish rookie even further. Aldeguer currently holds on to fourth, but Joe Roberts is now over 3 seconds clear.
Yeah, Vietti's got Gonzalez directly behind him. Gabby Rodrigo, Ben Schneider, Alcoba and Baltus are inside that top 10. Although, of course, Alcoba would have dropped it further down the pack. Roberts, then, he's got the hammer down here. A 1:43.494. He's a second quicker than anybody else around Portimao right now is Joe Roberts. Supreme confidence. You can see him there going through the first corner as Vietti tries to tough it out with Aldeguer on the brakes into the first corner.